So, as I was saying before, we had a school bus that we used to travel around, everywhere. We finally traded that up for like a 28-foot mobile home, which was perfect for all our needs. It was excellent because we didn't, uh, we had to have a bathroom. Well, we learned real early that the bathroom was off limits. We used that compartment for the luggage, so we would just keep it in there, and that way we wouldn't be tempted to go in there and use the men's room. And so one night we were coming back from Indiana, coming back from Indianapolis, Indiana, and it was supposed to be like John Mellencamp's place he was discovered, this club that we were playing at. And, it was pretty cool. We enjoyed it. A couple of guys from his road crew showed up. They were, kind of, I don't know if they liked it or not, but they were there walking around with their John Mellencamp jackets on, so I knew they must have had something to do with them. Anyway, we finished playing that night, and like the bartenders really loved us because we used to, ask people to tip the bartenders all the time. And so they liked that. I must have got some money out of it because they gave us a pitcher of root beer shooters. They were giving us shots of root beer shooters all night long. But this particular time, all of a sudden, when we're leaving, they said, "Here, we'll give you some root beer shooters to go with." So they gave us like a whole pitcher to take with us. So on the way back down the road, we're coming down the highway. Everybody else is all passed out. The driver's up there, had his whole pitcher of root beer shooters, and I don't know if he drank the whole pitcher or what, but all of a sudden in the middle of the night, I guess he kind of lost control and slid off to the side of the road and then went on the other side of the guardrail, and there was like a culvert underneath the road there where there was a bridge, a small bridge, it was like a gully that was probably about 100 feet long. We had to clear that when we got off to the side of the road. We had to clear that gully like an airplane or something. Well, apparently the rear wheels caught on the cinder block wall on the other side and ripped the rear wheels and the gas tank off of the bus and cracked it open like an eggshell. And at that point, Phil shot out of the back of the bus and up onto the road, onto the highway. It's the shoulder of the highway. And like I was in the back, very back of the bus, and when it started flipping over like that, I tried to roll out of the bed. When I rolled out of the bed, it flipped upside down. So I landed on my feet on the roof of the thing, upside down, and, doing like a little rumba there with the refrigerator in the back, which hit me in the side. But other than that, I was like, wow, man, I came out of it. Now I look up on the highway, and here comes Phil walking back down through the road. I said, now how the hell did he get up there if we're down here in this wreck? And everybody else was up in the front. Everybody screaming and hollering. The thing's all fucked up, man, laying down in the gully there. And so we all looking at each other, finally figured everybody was okay. We asked everybody if they're all right, and everybody was. The keyboard player had a broken bone in his foot, but other than that, everybody made it out pretty good, It was like alive anyway. At least that's what the cop said when he showed up and saw what happened. He said, "Man, who was driving?" Everybody went, brr, 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 and they pointed to the guy. He goes, "Well, I know you were drinking, but I'm not going to charge anybody because everybody lived." We went, wow, whew, that was a good lucky chance right there. So, it was quite an experience, but we had a guy came to pick us up all the way from Virginia, drove all the way up to pick all of our ass up, bring us back because we didn't have any other way. The mobile home was totally destroyed, absolutely destroyed like you couldn't believe. But, we right on to the next county fair after that. Yeah, I think we bought another wagon or something. It was crazy. See ya.